Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Justin Upton, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last three starts, all three he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his fourth in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this team really needs that 6-hole hitter to step up a bit. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Now to the plate, Eric Calzado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Heaney, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. Elvis Villarreal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Hopped up. Grandal is there. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. David Young, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
At the plate, Irving Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Irving Taylor.
Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Ahmad Herrera. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Roll, this guy is some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angel. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vinny Domet. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Vinny Domet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in now for Kansas City, Shea Clark. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. One ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alejandro Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
First pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Danny Nowakowski, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Calzado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The set and the 2-2. And now everybody's running. Oh, he's not squaring as the ball. And no throw, in fact. Justin Upton the next to hit. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Jose Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Line to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Eric Calzado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Elvis Villarreal. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons with a barehanded play. It's in time. Digging in the switch hitter, Vinny Domit. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Domit is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Cole.
First pitch on its way. Cole Calhoun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, one man out. Soft liner toward first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So stepping in, Abraham Almonte. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's inside.
Line drive base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Irving Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 31.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ahmad Herrera. From the stretch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Shea Clark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alejandro Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
They'll whip this one to first in time. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Trout, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. First offering on its way. Jose Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no run. So digging in now, Damon Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rodriguez.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Trout looks up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 26 for him on the season, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Nowakowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1 home. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Eric Calzado is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Right fielder, Eric.
Digging in once again, Eric Calzado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate now, Elvis Villarreal. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Calzado at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading off for the Angels,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Abraham Almonte. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rafael Ponce will come on. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Domit 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Shea Clark. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Look out. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Ponce is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The batter number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Taylor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Irving Taylor. He's singled and trips to the plate thus far. Adam Doherty will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing second base, number 26, Adam Doherty.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 31.
Stepping in, Ahmad Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Nope.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now, Damon Rodriguez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he misses again, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
No strike.
Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The right fielder,
Standing in, Eric Calzado. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Curtis Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
He's
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 11, Curtis.
Tim Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Cole Calhoun, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Last pitch is out.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Wow. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Abraham Almonte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He pulls this one into right. Calzado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Elvis Villarreal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Domit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
David Phelps will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Now batting, Alejandro Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ralph Ludwig is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Irving Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ludwig, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Calzado is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The bat, number 34.
Into the box, Ahmad Herrera. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Damon Rodriguez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there. 2 down. Riding in once again, Danny Nowakowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kevin Quackenbush is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Quackenbush, playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Number 99.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That evens it up 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Angels down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, a lot of people would never consider a reliever for the Cy Young Award. Hey, we can argue that point, but I know this for certain. He deserves a few votes. That's 55 saves on the year. And I'll tell you, he's a rare talent.
4-2 the final score today. The Kansas City Royals earn their 109th win, best in the division. David Young earns the win, his second. Kevin Quackenbush wraps it up for the save, his 55th of the campaign. That total leads the league. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals dominated on the base paths, stealing 8 total base. Angels are leading the AL West. They